Hey everyone, welcome back to day 3 of Python Masterclass. And trust me, this is one of the most fun and powerful topics in Python. For those who are new to the series, I suggest that you start from day 1 of Python Masterclass. Don't worry, you won't miss a lot if you start from today. But it's better to get a more prior and a firm knowledge about Python. But let me just warn you, after this class, nothing can be skipped. So please do consider viewing the previous videos. Okay, let's move on to today's topic. Today's topic is strings. We are diving deep into slicing useful string methods and one of the most important concepts in Python, string formatting using f strings. But today's video is going to be slightly different because we have learned a little bit about strings in the previous masterclass, which is day 1 and day 2. So, I will be giving you a small recap about what we had learned so that you get a firmer knowledge and don't feel disconnected in this class. So, let's start from the basics. So, in Python, a string is a sequence of characters enclosing quotes. I had already explained this previously. I had also given some examples. I'll just show one more example over here. Name is the variable. Equal to is the assignment operator. We had discussed about the variables in day 1 and day 2 we had discussed about the operators, assignment operators. And now these are the double quotes inside which I'm going to type some string. Let's say yes, I'll scale code. Scale code. Simple. Now, this is a string, the thing which is inside the double quotes. Strings are incredibly powerful because they let you store names, sentences, messages, user inputs, file content, even numbers, of course, as text. You can't really perform any operations. I'd even showed the difference between what happens if you perform addition operation when there are two strings, when there is one string and one integer or a float, and what is the difference between a float addition and integer addition. So you must be knowing about it. Strings are sequences, meaning you can access individual characters. We had again discussed this as well, but I'll just show it once to you. Print. Let's say I want to print only the first character of my name, which is y. So I'll go over here, type the variable name, square brackets. The index number is 0, so I'll just type 0. Next, I want to type the last character, which is r. So I just type print bracket name square brackets 14 because my name is of 8 characters. But you have to remember one thing, spaces are also counted as a character in Python strings. So please make sure that you don't miss that part out because that's a common error. It is super easy to miss that out, but you get the general idea. This idea leads us to slicing, one of the coolest things in Python. String slicing lets you extract parts of a string using this syntax. String, the square brackets, very important. Please don't mess with this. Start, stop, and step. Stop and step. This is the syntax. Of course, this is going to show you an error because, well, it's not supposed to be done like this. Yep. Let me give you an example. Let's take another variable. Text is equal to brackets masterclass. Enter. Now, we have to print, let's say, from um, a zero, like we just have to print master and then we have to print a class separately. Then we can use this method, which is print the string name, like basically string bracket the name of the variable, or here it's text, and now we put a square bracket, and now we count how many what's the index number till r. So it's m, which is 0, a, s, t. So wait one second, I'll just put 0 colon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 5. Now it will print master, and next we can just print class. So let's say text bracket It's going to start from 5. No, sorry, it's going to start from 6. And we can also give an ending value, but it's not required. We can just put a colon over here and leave it blank. It'll still show you the correct answer. Well, we can also print it like this, just so that you don't get confused. I'm printing it like this as well. 611. Excellent. We can also use um, negative slicing, but I will show that a little bit later on. First, let's just run this code. As you see, master, the R is cut because, well, it should be 6 and class. Well, why is the R cut? The answer is pretty simple. R is cut because we put the index number 5. So, well, it will go till 5 but not count 5. So, we have to put 6 actually. So, it will go till 6 but it won't count 6. It won't print 6. See, it has printed master over here and class. This is positive indexing. Sorry, positive slicing. Hashtag positive indexing. And now let's move to the next one, which is hashtag negative indexing. Excellent. Now, negative indexing is also similar to this. Negative indexing is also similar to positive indexing, except that we start the indexing count from the last character. The last character in the word text is S, so we'll start our indexing from there. So I'll just first print it. Print text bracket. Now we have to start printing from the S. Sorry, we have to start printing from S. So we put minus 5. Oh, sorry, not here. Inside the bracket, -5, and then a colon. So that it prints class. And now, if we have to print master, we just put text bracket colon -5. Just give me 1 second. I'll just put a print here. Exactly. So now class is printed and master is printed. This is negative indexing. So negative indexing just starts from the last character. That's all you have to remember. So, well, you can even represent it as like -5 dash -11. I'll just copy it over here. -11. Exactly. And we can also put the same thing over here. Print -11 to -5. It will still print the same answer. Just that for simplicity, I prefer putting this, the first method which I showed you. But the answer is going to be the same. Now, let's go to the next concept of this video. Python gives you many built-in methods to clean, modify, and analyze strings. So let's go through some of the important ones. First one is changing case. So now this is very important. Like you must have always used some kind of login system into maybe your bank account, and of course you must have used Google, Edge, Chrome, Safari, etc., etc. So, well, in all of that, you do not type the exact same name, right? Like sometimes you type in capital, sometimes you type in small. So, how does the computer understand? Because programmers can't type in both small and capital because sometimes we only type the first character capital, or sometimes the middle character, or sometimes the last character. So, well, the programmers can't like type in all of the possible combinations to match the result. Instead, they use something called as changing case. So, well, changing case is pretty simple to understand. Let's give another variable name. Let's say YouTube is equal to YTHARTH. Let's just keep it simple, shorter. So now we can change it using, we can print this word yatharth in both a full all caps, all small, or as a title. So now title is how it is currently. So well, you won't understand the difference, but like I'll just show it you. Print YouTube dot upper bracket. Save the file and same thing down. Print YouTube dot lower, then print YouTube dot title. Now we run the file. There's also YouTube dot capitalize, but we are not going to do that in this video. It's not really helpful. Yes, so when you put dot upper, everything comes in the uppercase. Oh, let's say the capital case. When you put dot lower, everything came in the small case. And dot title is basically when only the first character after the space or like the first character is capitalized. That's the difference. So, well, this can also be done when, well, the same can also be performed while you're taking an input using the same format. You just put the variable name and then just put input uh, and then you just put dot lower. It's pretty simple. Yep. Next thing is removing unwanted spaces. That is also a very important feature which Python offers. Let's say the message is msg is equal to hi, how are you? How are you? We don't want the spaces inside. Let's say print msg dot strip, msg dot strip, and oh sorry, msg dot strip, and we put the brackets and we put space over here and we put space here. Next is print msg dot lstrp ip, sorry. It removes the left space only, and the msg dot strip removes space on both sides, and then of course a print bracket msg dot r strip removes the right space. Print msg dot replace h comma j. These are the four functions which we are going to look out into in this video. There are more, but only four are going to be looked out in the video because they are commonly used, and we will be using it in the projects. You can of course find a little bit more because there are too many of them. So like you can find more of them um, on Google or anywhere, and the format is the same. That's why I'm not showing it. You just have to change the function name, which is this. Everything else is same. Yeah, from functions, I just remember that there is one important thing which you have to remember, that you should always keep a bracket after a function name. Well, of course, in that bracket, you put an argument, which we will again be learning in the next 2, 3 videos. But it's really, really, really important to put a bracket after the functions, and that too only the curved bracket. Now, let's run the code. Okay, so what did we first print? Hi, how are you? Oh, wait, let me just print the message so that you understand the difference. Print bracket MSG. Exactly. Exactly. So now you see the difference. The first one has a space at the start because, well, there is a space at the start we have left, and Python treats anything inside the double quotes. If it's a space, it leaves a space and then only prints. So it left a space. The second one, we removed the space from both sides, so that's why it's stuck towards the start. Next, we removed the space from the left side, so that's why it's again stuck to the side left. And in the third one, we removed space from the right, not from the left. So, well, it is not stuck on the left side. And the third one, we replaced the character H with the character J. Now, these are very important things. You can use it when you're creating a login system and the user leaves space. Maybe you can leave it, etc. So that the user gets more comfortable with using the system. Next one is, let's say you have to find things inside a big paragraph. Like the user has given you a paragraph of like 100 words, and you have to find something through it. It's going to be difficult finding strings and substrings. So that's why we use this function. Let's say text is equal to wait, I'll just copy one good text from. This is the paragraph which I'm going to copy. You can put any other paragraph if as you want. The name is text equal to double quotes. This is the paragraph, and now, yep, now we have to find something inside the paragraph. So we put print bracket text dot find. Let's say the of course the brackets. Then inside the double quotes, we let's say we have to find single, single, single. We run the code. It is the 114th character, of course, including spaces. Now let's move to the next one. Hashtag replacing text. Replacing text has already been seen by us, but well, we'll just try it once again. Let's say the text is not text. Text one is equal to, let's say, elkr, or let's say I love Python. We can easily replace it with print bracket text one, the variable name, dot replace the function name, bracket of course after the function, double quotes. Let's say we have to replace Python, so we just put Python comma, we replace it with Java. The text is going to be replaced. And now the final one, well, it is pretty simple. Now it's more conceptual, so I'll only show you one example. Due to time crunch, I'll quickly do it. This is what you're going to check. I quickly typed it out so that we don't waste more time onto it. It's more conceptual, and we have already learned it in the day one Python class. So name is equal to Yatharth. Again, we can put the variable name, maybe name one. Yeah, let's just put one. Yep, excellent. Number and mixes. Okay. Name one is equal to Yatharth. So now we ask the computer, basically the program, whether name one, the variable name one, does it contain a string or does it contain does it contain a string? Let's say that. So alpha, I'll just write alpha is for string. This is digit. So we have to just type digit is bus and alphanumerical, which is actually so. Well, this is the thing. Now it will return true for name one, return true for name for number, and true again for ABC. But like if I remove this text into, let's say, Y, and I run it, then it's going to return false. Same thing over here. 0909. If I rerun the code, it's going to give me false over there as well. False, false, true. Excellent. String formatting using strings. Now, this is where things get exciting. You often need to insert variables inside text, like printing a message. Old way is that you write print hello, then you put the plus, then you put variable name, then again you put plus, then the double quotes, then continuously you do this. And at the end, you put a plus sign, and then you put the string, and then you put score, and it becomes difficult. Yep. But the modern way is format. So we just put, let's say the message is, okay, let's just do it. The squiggly brackets. Old. Now we just have to go to the print function. Let print bracket. The name of our variable is message dot format. And now we put bracket over here, and we inside the squiggly brackets there are two options. We can either put a variable name, or well, we can just directly type a string. So well, I'm just going to put a variable name, which is name, uh, sorry, control Z, name 2 comma h. Variables are still not declared, so I'll just declare them. Name 2 is equal to Yatharth Kelkar, and age is equal to 16. Save the file and you run it. See, hi, you are Yatharth Kelkar and you're 16 years old. This is what it does. Print. So this is the new way on how you do it. This is more simpler than the old way, where you add the plus sign, and we have also done a similar thing in I think day two's video, where we put comma, or we were putting a comma, and then we were putting the variable name and doing that. That's also old. Now, let's move to the last part of the video, which is formatting numbers again using string. It's again pretty simple. You don't really have to use a lot of your brain for it. Let's say the pi value is equal to 3.14159, and well, we are going to print the pi value. Print bracket f is the f string for using f string. F, the double quotes, and inside that you put a squiggly bracket, and inside the squiggly bracket you put pi, and then we put the colon and then a full stop. After a full stop you put 2 f. Now just look at what happens. 3.14 is printed, not 3.14159. Why? Because the last two are cut off. We can format it like this as well. Then we can even format text with it. Well, we can do that by, let's say the name of the, okay, let's just do directly print bracket f, then double quotes, name, we have already name, the colon, the greater than or less than sign, and after that we put 10. So what do you think this will do? Have any ideas? No, right? It's going to right align the text. You can do the same thing for the left align. Oh wait, sorry, I think there's some error. Ah, sorry, my bad. I forgot to put the squiggly brackets. Yep, sorry, I forgot to put the squiggly brackets. Yeah, so now it right aligned the text, and now we can even left align it. We can use the same thing, but left align, and we can even center align it. So when you use Word, this is the logic behind it. Exactly. You won't see the difference right now because, well, this is generally used for big paragraphs, not for smaller words. But like if you're ever having to deal with big paragraphs, please use this. From today onwards, use strings for like almost everything, for formatting and all. Excellent. So now we'll move to the practice part, which is only going to be of 1 minute. Name card generator. You have to ask the user for full name, favorite hobby, and their country. And then you just have to print it. So, well, this is pretty simple. I will quickly code it. You can pause the video and you can do it by yourself. Now we will again use strings. Print bracket f hello squiggly name squiggly comma your favorite hobby is squiggly brackets hobby again squiggly brackets, and you live in the country of square brackets and country. I think I wrote the spelling wrong. Just 1 second. It's a capital C. Excellent. Now I run the code and you see it. This one. Excellent. So enter your name. My name is Y. Your hobby. Let's see. Cycling. The country. Hello, Y. Your favorite hobby is cycling, and you live in the country of RTRUI. All right. And now problem number two, which you have to do after the video. So you have to string slicing challenges that take first three characters. Take a string from the user and show the first three characters, last three characters, then the string reversed, and the string in the title case. I will give the solution on my GitHub after the video. So I hope you are enjoying the video and you are following because well you will only improve if you really practice. So please practice, do the practice questions, and please keep on viewing my videos. Um, I will give you more problems um, at the end of the Python masterclasses from like day 17 to day 20. It will just be big projects which we'll be doing together. So, today you have mastered string slicing, useful string methods, formatting with format, F format, and the ultimate tool of F strings. These skills will help you in almost every future Python project from file handling to APIs to data analysis to everything. In the next video, day 4, we'll go deeper into conditional statements if, elif, else, and the backbone of decision making in Python. Trust me, it's going to be fun. So, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.